round hitting 67. How
Yeah.
satisfied were you with the way you played, considering what the course conditions were?
Yeah, I think I played well. Today was going to be, I think, harder hole location-wise, just knowing that the weather was going to be nice today. So, yeah, I'm really happy with my start. I think I executed our plan quite well. And anything under par out here is always good.
Story has been on our airwaves just talking and raving about the relationship you guys have already built. How would you
Yeah.
describe how that's worked so fast coming into this week?
Yeah, I think he brings a lot to the table. I think it's really helped me personally let go of some of the bad stuff that happens out there. He's just so positive and energetic. It's hard for me to think about lingering on something that or dwelling on something that's happened. It's really easy just to move on, and I think that's something that's really helpful out here.
And that was one of the pieces that you built leading into this week. What were some of the other things you did to prepare?
Just as far as like prep this week on site.
Leading up, but there were other tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around him a ton. It's just very comfortable. We talked a lot this last week, just kind of as I practiced at home. And then there's a lot of prep once we got here, so it's been good. We've kept busy, and I think just the more time we spend around each other, the better we communicate, and kind of the more efficient we are.
Anything from last year help you learn anything from last year that helps you approach a golf course a little differently?
I don't know that much golf course wise, honestly. I think just comfort level is the main thing. I was like afraid to go hit the first tee shot last year, and this year it just wasn't at all the same. I'm just a lot more comfortable. Last year I feel like I didn't understand how anybody made a birdie out here, and this year I kind of just got off to obviously a nice start and was really comfortable the whole day.
Is that like a danger of this place, is almost giving it like too much reverence and not treating it like
I think it can be. Your first one, I think it's hard not to. I mean, you're standing on the first tee at the Masters. It's a different kind of thing than any other tournament. But the more you can approach it like it's not different, I think is a good thing, and I've been able to do that pretty well.
Cam, on 17, you were driving. 17, you and Paul had a long conversation on the drive. Is it just everything or anything?
On 17?
17, yeah.
I honestly don't even remember.
But you guys obviously talking a lot.
Yeah.
That's part of his MO?
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean we pretty much talk all day. We talk about the golf course. We talk about a bunch of golf stuff. Talk about web. I don't know. We just kind of anything and everything that comes to either of our minds. 17, I have no clue what we were talking about. I don't remember at all, but that's probably a good thing, honestly.
Cam, the importance of getting off to a good start. You had two great shots into one, and making
Yeah.
one just kind of were able to flow into the round.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I did. Honestly, I told Paulie after that putt went in on one, I was literally trying to make par. I was really happy that I knew that from 15 feet, if I tried to make par, I could make par, which was going to be a perfectly good start for me. So that was really the goal, and it happened to go in, which is awesome. It was a really fun start to the day, but I think out here it's kind of the way you have to approach it in a lot of places. I mean, that putt broke 2.5 feet and was really quick at the end, so anytime one of those goes in, it's a bonus for sure.
Scale 1 to 10, how difficult to stay up and down out of the bunker on 4 with the pin back there on the shelf?
On 4, not too bad. A little tricky, but I had a pretty good lie. And at that point, the greens weren't as firm as they were come the end of the day, so it wasn't too bad.
Cam, how did your early week prep this year compared to last year?
I did way less.
Way less this year.
Yeah, way less this year than last year. I was here Sunday, like midday last year. This year I came in Monday about 3. Played, I don't even remember how many holes we played. Maybe 9 or 5. I think we played like 5 holes on Monday. And then 13 or 14 on Tuesday, and then 9 on Wednesday. I did a lot less practice on site. I kind of did my work at home and came here really just to hit some putts and chip around the greens a little bit and get comfortable with the tee shots. But I didn't do anywhere near as much as I did last year.
So that was a conscious thing to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, last year I feel like that kind of bled into all the other majors last year. This was the only one that I really I tried harder, and it went really poorly. So I decided not to do that again.
And the other ones turned out good.
Yeah.
Watching you in Austin and here, how much does the driver just set up your entire game?
Yeah, it definitely does. I feel like I did some things this last week practice-wise, just with the driver especially, and I feel more like myself. I didn't feel like I drove it. I didn't drive it bad in Austin, but I didn't feel quite like myself with the driver. Just some of the shots that usually come naturally weren't. So I was having to work at it a little bit more, and I feel a lot better these last couple days, and especially today out there.
What'd you do? What was the fix or tweak?
I just went back to an old shaft that's about the same. It's very similar, but it just feels a hair different. It's a little softer.
Can you shape it more?
Yeah, just to make it, just to help me a little more. It feels like I don't have to swap my arms at it at all. Like if I get something really stiff, the numbers might be awesome. And there's certain things that are easier, but I think all in all, what I've got in there now is just a little bit better for me.
Longer, shorter?
No, same length. Yeah, it's basically the same driver I played all last year.
On a lighter note, we don't pin you as a sentimental guy.
Yeah.
Exterior. So
Yeah.
how special was the par 3 contest
Yesterday.
and taking it in and
Yeah.
a totally different perspective?
Yeah, it was great. I had my wife and our older son out there. It was probably too hot for the little one, but we had a great time. I kind of like hit a couple putts with him and stuff. And well, I think when Bubba made a hole in one, he thought everyone was clapping for him. So we had a great time. Everybody had fun, and it's just really cool to share that with your family. And it got rained out last year, so it was my first one, and it's going to be a day that I look forward to every year here on out.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank
so
you,
much.
guys.